So welcome back to part 2 of my comic haul. As I've said, the comics in here mostly come from, well, all of them come from the US, yeah. I've bought them in Whatnot Auctions. Gotham City Comics is one of the guys I follow. He's got an amazing selection. Sundays I've been on his auctions. Yeah, this is a combination of comics that I've collected. You have 45 days to collect them at Stackry before you have to fly them to Europe or wherever you are, yeah. And yeah, yesterday we opened box 1. This is box 2, and there's a few more coming, yeah. So like and follow down below. We'll open this up. At the end of the video, I put in what I've paid, the landed prices. That's all at the end of the video on a screen. I was going to put it at the bottom, but I'm not that clever. I don't know how to do it. So I've done it as an end screen, yeah? So let's have a look. Box is open. This is all packed by Stackry. Yeah. Okay, so they've put the brown paper in. Corners of the box looked good. Straight away I could see that these ones are in like a mini mailer. Right, then let's put these, let's move the box to the side. And I don't know what the 159 is. Probably the lot number I bought. Let's have a look what we got. Oh, yeah, this is definitely Gotham City Comics. Look at that. That was a brilliant cover. 171. Oh, Wonder Woman. Okay, let's have a look. Wonder Woman. Beautiful cover. Love the artwork on these, as I said. $176. Reign of the Supermen. Adventures of Superman. Truth and Justice My Way. Brilliant cover. Couple of DCs. I don't know, did I? No. See, we're already into the Marvel. Fantastic Four. The Exodus. Amazing cover. 192. What was this? Ah, Batman. Look at that. Fantastic. Look at that. That's a great cover. DC. Thor. 4 of 6. Oh my goodness. Bought something I've got to start collecting again. As I said in the last video, we had a couple of Batman. I'm going to have to collect. What did I get them? I don't know. Maybe they're in this box. Let's have a look. Calls of Asgard. Cover's amazing. Oh yeah, look. Here we go. 294. Identity Crisis. DC. Look at that. Rags Morales, Mike Blair. Brad Meltzer, Rags Morales, Mike Bear. Look at that. Oh. You know, DC, some people love them, some people hate them. Yeah, this is also, I got the others. This was Batman in Russia. It's not in Russian. Comics, of course, in English, but it was Batman in Russia. Oh yeah, the Mighty Thor. Look at that. Look at the colours. Still popping. 75 cent. You can tell that's going all the way back. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a very good one. Very happy. So nice little pack that from Gotham Comics, I think that was. I hope it was, because if it was somebody else and they're watching, I'll never get any good comics again. So, next ones. Oh yeah. Yeah, they must be from $5.25. Spawn, Batman. Great cover. Again, image. Todd McFarlane, Frank Miller. dirigible days. I've got to be honest, I don't know anything about that. That must be an independent over there in the US. But I've never seen it before. It looks cool. Darth Vader. Got all of them already. I shall check to see if my 17 is better than this 17. Just looking at it like that along the spine. Nice and clean. Yeah, I'll see, sure. Yeah, look at that. X-Men, Nightcrawler, #1. Look at that. There you go. Would have cost $3.75. Marvel Nightcrawler. Okay, yeah. We got that, yeah? No. What they are. And here we've got the other Nightcrawler. 2 of 4. There's 3 of 4. I think I might have 1 and 2 somewhere. This was a personal highlight. Dungeons and Dragons from Rick and Morty. Love Rick and Morty. It's on Netflix at the moment over here in Austria. I think it's been number... Oh, I don't like that. I think it's been #1 for like months. This is Rick and Morty with Dungeons and Dragons. I can see already up there it's got a bang. Up here we got a bang. Rest of it looks very good. Hardly read. I would say that is in very good condition. Rick and Morty versus Dungeons and Dragons Chapter 2. Again, very clean looking book. Corners are nice. Yeah, amazing. They look fantastic. Oh, this one, I may have bought for a longer time. There's somebody's name stuck on it, not mine. Let me just get this label off. Oh, we'll leave it. There's somebody's name stuck on there. So, this is the end of that box. As I said, there's a lot more boxes coming. And at the end of the video, the last screen, you will see what I paid for them all, what I paid for this box, what I hope to get for them, what they costed me landed. That means like including Stackry, including whatnot fees, transport. It goes on and on and on and on. Yeah. So the comics, they come from the US. Then they come from the US. Then they land in Leipzig, and they brought them from Leipzig to me. I paid on Monday to Stackry, and they arrived. Today's Thursday, so they arrived yesterday, Wednesday, from America, all the way from America. Monday, Wednesday, they were here. So Wolverine, #8. I think this pile's got a lot of Wolverine in it. Not that I mind. I think that's a fantastic cover. Green Arrow. Have a couple of DC. Some people will be saying, oh, he's got too much DC. Can never have too much DC. I like, look at that. Very good. Next one. Green Arrow. Again. $2023. Over there. We'll be going through them also in more detail as I list them on my eBay store. We'll go through each and every one, take them out of the bag, take the board away, rebag them, reboard them. Right, I'm not going to be making millions on them. Some of them I've bought just to keep, you know. They'll pay for the ones I want to keep. But Midtown Comics, look. Midtown Comics. I had to look to make sure there was no name on there. $4.99. It's not even. It's come straight from Midtown, that one, into this guy's collection. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. 30th anniversary. Nightwing 96. That's a nice cover. Look at them walking the dogs. Laura Kinney, Wolverine. Very good. Yeah, these are ones we're not so familiar with over here. Yeah, The Question. I've seen him over in the UK. There was know very little about it. The Question. Again, 2 DC books, 3 DC books, and 4 DC books. I'm gonna have to have a look at. We got 3, 2. Maybe we got a number 1 somewhere. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got to be honest, that was just a stroke of luck that we got that, because I think I don't even know how I bid on it. So The Question number 5. Doesn't look like we've got The Question number 1 here. Look at that. Adventures of Superman. If somebody tells you the DC covers aren't as good, look at that. I mean, like, that's fantastic, isn't it? The colours, the vibrance. Dawn of DC, Adventures of Superman number 2. Again, very good. Dawn of DC. We seem to have, you know, randomly not got the number 1s. But we shall endeavour, you know. Even bundled up, these are very, very hard to find over here in Europe, you know. So we've got number 5. We've got everything 2, 3, 4, 5 from that. From these, 2, 3, 4, 5 from The Question. I think we're doing okay. Green Arrow. Let's give cover variant. Number 3. Green Arrow. Again. Number 4. And I seem to have spoken too early, because what do we have? Question numero 1, number 1. Huh. I thought, you know, when they put it on, you normally get, here we go, Dawn of DC, Superman. These are from a different dealer. The older ones were, I don't know the names of. I only know one comic person that I bought off. The name. Here we go. We got Wolverine number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5. Number 6. Like the Wolverine series. And we got Batman. Gonna have to start writing down who they were from. The first one I know, the top of this box, the Thor and everything, that came from Gotham City. This isn't Gotham City. These are too new for them. Well, that's my opinion anyway. I haven't seen them. Maybe they do, but I haven't seen them do it. These. let's look at the scores on the board for the large package, okay? I'm going to give you the prices here, getting them from the Whatnot auctioneers into Stackry, okay? We had a total of 48 comics at $107.34 into Stackry. If we convert that into euro, we're looking at 98.75, okay, where they package it and forward it. So it then leaves Stackry, okay, here's the prices, wait for it. The 48 comics, our purchase price with shipping there to Stackry was 98.75, which gives us a unit price of €2.06, okay? Now, Stackry will consolidate. That means they'll put every comic into boxes. They don't bag them. They don't card them. They put them into boxes. Yeah, they consolidate it. That costs $9. Okay. They also charge you to receive the boxes. Okay, that came up to $3.96. Worldwide Express was $150.94, and it was quick. I got to be very honest. I paid on Monday. It was with me Wednesday afternoon. For me, right, I'm going to keep some of the comics. They're going into a collection. Some of them I'm going to be selling. I'd rather have it in my hands quickly than have it traveling around the world for 10, 15, 20 work days, yeah? Okay, it was worth it for me. I don't care what anybody says. Tax in the EU, I have to pay import tax, although the comics aren't really, they're like books and papers. You don't normally pay an import tax. This is a handling fee of $35.70, okay? I had a 30% shipping code, which I gave it in, and the total came up to $128.54. Landed, the price for each comic, €4.74. Now, they're on my webpage, they're on eBay, on my Austrian eBay site. They can be bought and sold legally in the EU. They haven't been smuggled in my suitcase. I have validation and import papers, and that, for me, as a business, is important. I want to do it long term, not short term. He was bundling them up, 5 seconds. Right then, if you carry on watching, you'll see what I paid for them to get them from America to here. What I hope to get from them, I mean, like literally, we're talking a couple of euro, yeah? I'm not going to be able to retire on what I sell them for. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the videos. That's the main reason of doing it. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.